Dan Steven Erickson here, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about this old Gibson LG1 that I had turned into an LG2 up in Yakima, Washington. A little bit about the DADD tuning, and a little bit about some songwriting I've done on it that no one's ever heard, and I might not even remember. So first of all, let's go way back and talk about when I first discovered this tuning of DADDAD. So it was way back in about 2000 or 2001. I was just playing around with alternate tunings, and I came across it. I never learned about it anywhere. I just, was playing around, and I tuned my guitar to DAD, and I wrote a song called Hum, because the thing about this tuning is you've got a drone in the middle. It's a very drone-like. It creates this drone or this hum. If you play these the second and fifth strings on the 5th fret, it's all D's. Those are all D notes right in a row. So I wrote a song way back then. I don't remember it. It might be in one of my songbooks. I'll check for it when I get closer to that era as I'm posting songs on the channel. And then I really didn't mess around with it for quite a while. I probably played around with it a couple times again in the early 2000s and, 2010, 2015. And it wasn't until I got this guitar that this LG1 originally, that was transposed or converted into an LG2, was when I got this guitar. I decided that it was kind of hard to play traditional chords on this guitar because the neck is so skinny, right? So the width of the neck is so skinny. So I decided to tune it to that DADDAD, and I've just left it in DADDAD now most of the time for about the last, 3 to 4 years, maybe more, maybe 5. And I've just played around on it, never really written much. But I got to tell you something, a little story here. So I've told you several times on the channel that I wrote 60 songs on that little black ukulele, and I've posted a lot of those little black ukulele songs on the channel, that I wrote 60 little black ukulele songs in 2023, or 2020, 2023. That's a lie. I actually wrote 50. I wrote 10 songs on this guitar, on the Gibson guitar tuned to DAD. And I was preparing to go to the Rodney Crowell Song Camp, and I thought I would take the guitar and the ukulele and do some of each. Toward the end, I decided, I want to travel really light. I'm just going to take the ukulele. So I ditched all 10 of those songs. I tried to transpose them last minute to ukulele, and I did. All 10 of them have ukulele versions that I'm not extremely happy with. None of them have been posted on the channel. And so I've actually written some songs on this. Now, just recently, I wrote a song called AI Creep, in which it's the first recorded song I've ever probably done using the DAD tuning, and it's called AI Creep. You can look for it on the channel here. That's really the first song I've ever recorded on this guitar. It takes a while to get used to. I don't even know my way around this guitar yet. And when I wrote those 10 songs back in 2023, and then I switched them to ukulele songs, I have completely forgotten what I've done. I don't remember the songs. I think they were pretty good though. So what I might do early next year is I might go back and try to dig those chord progressions for those 10 songs back out of the crevices of my mind, if I can find them in there anywhere. So that's something I might do in the near future. I may write a few new ones on this guitar. It's a different sound. It's got that droning effect, which I like. Chances are that discovering this tuning was a step in my interest in drone music, because I've also done a lot of ambient and drone music in electronic format. You can check that out at Bandcamp. It's under Underhill at Bandcamp. So anyway, I just thought I'd talk a little bit more about this 1969 Gibson LG1 to LG2 conversion, and the DADD tuning, sometimes referred to as graveyard tunings, and that I've actually written some songs on this guitar that I've never really performed much or recorded, and I might try to dig them back out. So I wrote them for the Rodney Crowell Song Camp. Didn't wind up taking this guitar with me to the Song Camp in 2023, and I have since forgotten the songs. I should have recorded them. I see, if I would have started this channel earlier, then we wouldn't be doing this. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm Dan Stephen Erickson, songwriter, and we'll talk to you again soon with another song. Have a great day.